For this assignment, I will be talking about the buying behavior for people who want to buy an Apple Watch in the two generations of millennials and baby boomers. According to the Pew Research Center, 24% of teens go online almost constantly with the availability of smartphones, with 92% of teens report online daily use, and baby boomers adjusting to the new way of living and socializing. They have adopted the use of internet. About 83% of young baby boomers ages 51 to 59 use the internet, and 76% of older baby boomers 60 to 69 years old use as well. Both very active users of the internet shows that they are not technology shy, but may have certain preferences. The graphic shown in the slide talks about how generations are reacting in terms of consumerism when cell phones came out. When cell phones were invented, pretty much everyone jumped on it when they became more affordable and available for all. However, when smartphones like iPhones, Blackberries, and other brands were created, generations from the older boomers and up weren't as thrilled or didn't see the desire for a fancier cell phone when all they needed is it for to call, which leads to my product of choice to try and sell. Released in late April 2015, the Apple Watch quickly became one of the best-selling wearable devices with more than 4.2 million sold. The goal of this product is to enhance the users of an iPhone while providing additional features a regular watch cannot. We have become so obsessed with our phones so much that the watch was designed to create a better human engagement than staring at a screen all day. According to YouGov, almost 60% of 16 to 34-year-olds use a cell phone as their primary way to tell time. 78% say they own one or more watches, and 30% see a watch as jewelry or fashion. Apple has found a way to create a device that is not only a watch, but also something that makes smartphone users think they are still utilizing their phone, just not in face 24/7. The two generations I felt would be best to go head to head in deciding on if they would buy an Apple Watch would be millennials and baby boomers. They both have been introduced to technology by being born into it or raised on, or for the baby boomers, adopted into technology. Above is the list of questions that I proposed that would work for both sides that was neutralized for both generations. They consist of finding if they are both technology savvy and as well what types of products that they own. If they do own an Apple Watch, then the questions below would follow if answered yes. If they do not, it would follow up under no to see if they even own a watch and why they chose not to have a watch, and if it would convince them to change their mind. For my millennial candidate, I chose Jennifer Sieber, a 29-year-old from Indianapolis, Indiana. She is very tech savvy and has a MacBook, other computers of different brands, has had several iPhones, and owns an Apple Watch. She owns two Apple Watches and loves staying connected and being able to look at a text message quickly. She says that she would, however, not buy a new version if one came out simply because she is satisfied with the technology and the use of the current one she has. For my baby boomer candidate, I chose my dad, Ben Hughes. He has a lot of technology experience with Eli Lilly and Company and also with his current job at Tab Recreation in his youth league. He's had a phone, a tablet, and a laptop, and has an iPhone and an iPad. He does not own an Apple Watch, but does wear watches frequently. He does not own an Apple Watch because he likes the unique styles of classic watches. He said maybe if he bought an Apple Watch, he might not use it very much because he likes nice watches. But if it was given to him as a gift, he might. From this comparison summary, I have found that both are avid users of technology and use it actively in the workplace and own similar products. They both like to wear watches, but the millennial love the Apple Watch so much because of the unique features for texting and workouts, to whereas the baby boomer preferred classic watches like analog style and unique bands. Moral, this comparison shows that millennials love to be up to date with the latest technology, to where baby boomers are more lax and would prefer the classics. During the Super Bowl this year, Apple released a new commercial for their Apple Watch showing the personal stories and testimonies of all ages and generations of people that have used and own an Apple Watch and how it's impacted their lives on a daily basis. Whether this is a persuasive or impactful commercial, this could possibly change the perspective of a lot of people who have doubted Apple Watch as a purchase.